Hello everyone, this is Sean, and this is a picture slideshow that's narrated that goes along with the video you saw earlier in the week. This is of my May of 2013 trip to Hamilton, St. Catharines, and Niagara Falls. These first group of pictures are of the, I believe it's Cootes Paradise, could be the Royal Botanical Gardens. We'll have to find out as we get deeper into the pictures. And get a picture of a few reference signs. Okay, Lakeen Gardens. Okay, that is the layout of the Royal Botanical Gardens. And you can see the Lakeen Garden entrance sign there. And so the next few pictures should be that particular one. And maybe others in the Royal Botanical Gardens as well. Now this was I think it was May 2-4 weekend, so most of the leaves were out by then, although they had that light green spring color, and you can see how some of the leaves were not out completely. And you can see the trellis work and the wooden structures and everything in the park. It was very, very beautiful, and I'd read about this park on Wikipedia. Oh, you see the gazebo in the center background. And you see the beautiful spring flower colors on the crabapple trees and everything else. I think there's another row of them right here. Now I thought it was important to get those views, get these pictures. Now I took this on my digital camera, and it was supposed to go hand in hand with my cell phone camera, but that cell phone got lost in July of 13 in the middle of a field just after I'd done some waterfront footage, and so the digital camera had to serve as the primary picture taker. There's Cootes Paradise, so it's across the road from the Royal Botanical Gardens. Got it. So it has its own flower gardens, but it's more like a nature preserve, as you'll see in the few pictures coming up. There's more crabapple trees and everything. And it's just beautiful, all the fields, all the parks and everything. I didn't think of going back there this past winter trip to Hamilton. I doubt you would have seen anything. It may be possible to go there in March. Plan to go there in March break, but we'll see. We'll see. And you see how it's quite a long way towards the road, and I think those are flamingos in the far background. That's quite beautiful anyway, and it would be nice to actually go and get proper narrated video this time. Now you're into the more Cootes Paradise section now because you're looking through the trees at the water. And of course it has its own lawn and everything, but the next two pictures should be of the water. You can see a couple of bridges going over the river at that point. And so that's the end. I must have zoomed in there. So that's the end of Cootes Paradise, and now we get to Niagara Falls and pictures from the Skywheel as I was about to get on it. And there's another one of the dinosaur park with the crowds waiting. I'm within the fence for the Skywheel, and this was one picture I took of the Skywheel. That may well be the thumbnail. And then you get into the garden pathway that takes you between the Casino Niagara and the Falls View Casino, paralleling the road that runs right up to the falls. And of course, somewhere in here are also pictures of the park in St. Catharines that I used to go to in 2004 to 2005. The last year I lived there. And you saw that in the earlier video, I believe. And then of course we get to the ship-based video. There was a ship passing through, or at this point approaching Lock 3 of the Welland Canal Visitor Center. And so I took some pictures of it before I took the video. And of course I also took pictures of the Garden City Skyway, and I think it's the James Horner Bridge that was lowered at that time, but as the ship got closer, that bridge raised so the ship could pass beneath it. You'll see that in later pictures. And here it is hugging one of the walls of the canal as it approaches, and the next picture is where the video began. And I think I took that video for almost 9 minutes. Not all at once. That's why I took some of these pictures in between. Of course, I had to make sure to get into position so I could get those pictures properly. So yeah, there's a good picture right there. It shows the name of the ship, Federal Cito. And of course, I took progress pictures towards the Garden City Skyway. And there seems to be a ship approaching the lower bridge. There's the big ship again. You can see people at the Lock 3 Visitor Center. My car's down there somewhere. Even in 2013, it was a Dyno Blue Pearl Honda like I have right now. And there's a good shot of the name of the ship itself. And as it passed by, of course, I got close-up views and everything. And then as it started to pass out of view, I got myself down to the lower level of the lock by the fence so I could catch it coming down. Now, of course, you already have video of that. Ah, there's the James Horner lift bridge. It's open. It's waiting for a ship to pass through. A smaller ship, apparently. And the Federal Cito is on its way, you see. So I had to get way over there. I had to get by a stairway and started getting pictures of that ship from close up, from the back, as it was making its way out to the Garden City Skyway. And you can see in the next picture, it is actually meeting that smaller cruise ship. And a James Horner bridge is up, I believe. And of course, I got some pictures through the sumac trees. I think those are sumac of the ship itself. You can see the Skyway in the background. I know some of those pictures are not so clear and the fence was in the background, but the next picture should be a clear view of the ship that it's drifting off to the side of the Welland Canal to make room for the Federal Cito. You can see them meeting there, and you can see the James Horner bridge is up in the background. So that's the end of that video for May of 2013. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.